All right, we're live, brothers. If somebody bring us in.
All right. Hey, shalom, shalom. Coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. All right. First off, we want to give all praise, all honor, all glories to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash.
double honors to the apostle and the elder bishops of Great Millstone. We are the branch of Great Millstone of Chicago, and we're just gonna get right into it.
Let's get it.
You ain't got nothing. I grab some.
Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Like a top you want to
I mean, the end of the world.
Oh well, shit. All right. Well, let me bring that.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 28.
That's what I'm saying. Prophecy.
I'm gonna be known for this. Leaving out of Israel. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, and that's what we always doing, man. We bringing in the warnings to our people and the judgments to other people. It just so happened to be the latest news. All right, with the riots going on in LA. All right, there's some stuff going on in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Chicago. All right, the whole ICE situation. Right, removal of Northern Kingdom, basically. All right, because these devils know. All right, once the majority of Israel, right, get this understanding, whether they follow through with being an Israelite or just hearing the word, that's too many Israelites knowing this information, so they're trying to dismiss as many of them as possible.
Ephesians 6.
Okay.
Not start.
Well, they know they have but a short time. They're going to come down with great wrath, and that's why they're moving towards the northern kingdom. Soon it's going to be the southern kingdom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the word is out, and it's not going back.
Right. Go ahead. Ephesians. Oh, go ahead.
What are you guys looking for?
No, 6
6 and what?
12. Yeah.
Shit, you
Ephesians
can start up at
6:12.
10, actually,
Yeah,
man.
start at 10. Yeah.
Hell yeah, finally, my brethren.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Ephesians
saying?
6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right. What is the arm of the Most High? This truth. All right. And having faith in your house. That's what you put on this whole armor, man. All right. That's what you got to do. Not going out there and protesting and stuff. All right. Making a jackass out of yourself and end up with a bullying your ass. And Esau got to put tongue up your mouth and shit, man. You sit in jail all crippled and shit like that, bleeding and shit. But with that, Shalom, brother. So what that devil say in what was that in Florida?
Oh, that if you throw rocks, we'll shoot you or something.
Yeah,
shoot,
he said we
shoot
throw
to
rocks,
kill.
we shoot you. If you spit at us, you better you gonna get what did he say? You gonna be somewhere. He said you do it. He said you better hope your family has your family identifying your shit. So hey man, Esau ready to kill, man. Esau in killer mode and shit, man. All right, and you better believe that sheriff. You better believe that that sheriff or that police sergeant. It was either one of them. All right, you better believe they Freemasons and shit.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah,
Right?
they're
And
plugged in.
Yeah, and they got the memo to exterminate you Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Well,
man.
it's that Rex 85, that Ready Next exercise thing.
Yeah.
Really, where they want to exterminate the Southern Kingdom, the so-called black people. You know.
Yep, because that's the head tribe. Man.
Yeah, you cut off the head, the body falls.
Right, because the main leaders out of Israel in the past, it came out of Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. Because remember, Paul was a Benjamite.
Yeah.
All right, Paul was a Benjamite, man. And I can't think of somebody else, but you know,
Peter was Judah.
Yeah, Judah. Yeah, man. All right. So, you know, all right. Go ahead.
Some more of that.
Uh-huh.
Verse 12, Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
Hold it. Against principality and powers, these demons, man, these spiritual demons, man. All right, this is a spiritual warfare, man. All right, what did Esau do? Esau cast his spell. All right, with the TV, get that Christian Prince of the Air. Esau, Prince of the Air. Okay, somebody get that. Hold that. Right. So what Esau do? His TV, the medium. Why do you think it's called media? Because he's a mediator between you and himself. All right. Just remember, Esau did on the left hand side.
Yeah.
All right. So in the Levitical priesthood, all right, or the priest of Melchizedek, which is us. All right. We deal with Yahweh on the right hand side. We mediators between Yahweh and Yahshua. All right. Or Yahweh, he's a mediator between us and Yahweh. So on the left hand side, the TV and the radio and the phone and internet, all right, even though the internet is for our benefit, it's also for Esau use and stuff.
Yeah, it's a medium.
It's a medium.
It's a black mirror they use on the left hand side.
Right, but Esau can't control it. It's like a double. It's like a slippery slope for Esau.
Right.
All right. It works for him at the same time to fuck his ass up.
Yep. That's why one of the Rockefellers said that they should have never invented the internet.
Right. But hey, Yahweh interfered in the internet. That's in Psalms chapter 19, verse 1.
Yeah, unicorn work for you too.
Right, man. So Esau used the television and radio for years to what? To keep his propaganda up, to keep his brainwashing up, his Edomite supremacy, so-called white supremacy and stuff.
To program the minds of the simple.
To program the minds of the simple. That's why you got like during the World War I, they said what they call the Germans what? The Jerrys. Right? The Jerrys. Same thing in World War II, I think they call them Jerrys. Then they call, they had like the Japanese, the JP.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. Right. Then you had like the Jerrys again in World War II, the Germans and stuff like that. All right, so they started this propaganda, like, hey, these the bad guys and stuff. Remember, if you look at the old school Walt Disney cartoons, they already stereotyped the Germans, the Japanese, and stuff like that to program these some bad guys. Then what? The Cold War with what? The Russians. All right, with those missiles and stuff, man. All right, because Oppenheimer, both sides put the knowledge in Oppenheimer to make those nuclear bombs, those hydrogen bombs was evolved into the ICBM missile, nuclear bombs and stuff, man. Also put a spirit that Edomite signed at the same time in Russia, man. That's in Isaiah 54 and 16.
Yes,
the Smith blow it.
Blow up the coal.
I've created the Smith.
Right. So Esau always calls propaganda to what? To say, hey, these the bad guys. The same thing with the Civil War. The Civil War is about finances, and Rothschild funded both sides and stuff, man.
As they always do.
As they always do. All right, because of South, they want to keep everything as it is because they was making money. But the North said, hey, no, we could make more money and produce goods more faster with the industrial age, with the industry, with the factories and stuff like that. All right, but the Edomites and the South, they don't want that. No, we got our niggas and Indians to do the manual labor and stuff. We don't need that. No, we won't stay like it is. No, like, no, we won't get things popping like that fast and stuff. That's what that fight was about. Economics. They ain't care about you, Jakes.
And to tax everyone in the household, separate and conquer.
To tax everyone in the household, right, man. All right. So Esau always used the radio, the TV, and the media. Back then, they had no TV. They had what? The posters and stuff like that.
Flyers and stuff. Posters and
stuff like that.
Radio.
Right.
Word of mouth.
Okay, so that's what Esau do. So what he do, the warfare, he casts what? He casts spells over the TV and stuff to tell you how to think, to tell you how to feel, to tell you what to do, man.
Right.
All right. But we both sides, he opened our spiritual eyes to see through that, man. All right, to see, especially 911. Everybody's a Muslim. What? An Arab. That was a bad guy. He's Al Qaeda. Anybody rapping, oh, they's Al Qaeda. They not unpatriotic, they anti-American. Get them guys and stuff.
Right.
All right. So that's what Esau do. He casts spells. It's a spiritual warfare, man. Demons. All right. Go ahead and read the rest of it.
It says, Ephesians 6 and 12. I start from the top of that 12.
Right.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Right. So we said Esau had cast spells over people. All right, especially that sodomite spell, man. That sodomite spirit going around. Esau, the one introduced on the television program, he was solely introducing this stuff. They started with the kids, then started holding hands and stuff like that.
Well, as the ruler of the people is, so are the people.
So are the people. Right. All right, go ahead, keep going.
against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Against spiritual wickedness has places, Bohemian Grove and stuff, other secret sites and stuff, where they do black magic rituals and stuff like that, man. Scientology to cast spells to give themselves blessings from Satan and stuff, man. All right, but they don't know the Most High control the left hand side, man. Most High used the left hand side to set Esau up and shit. All right, all these secret sites and stuff like that, they do all those rituals and stuff like that. They think it's keeping them powerful, but it's the Most High keeping them powerful. It's temporary. Temporary. All right, go ahead.
Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai,
right,
that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Right, take on the armor of Yahweh, this truth, man. All right, call on the true names, Yahweh Shai. All right, and then what? They said day of evil. All right, that's doing Jacob trouble, man. All right, because it says what? Isaiah chapter 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge be the stability of thy times, man.
And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yes. All right. So that's what's gonna protect us, man. Yahweh Shai. All right, not no guns and bullets and stuff, man. And that's what you so-called blacks, Latinos, and the Indians of America are supposed to be doing right now, not protesting, man. All right, come to the truth, come back to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, man, and spread the word just to wake up people up to protect, so they can protect themselves from the tricks of Esau, man.
Yep.
All right, so they won't go and get trampled on the Esau and shit like that. But guess what? It's gonna happen. All right, it's gonna happen to who? The 2/3, because they don't get that armor on, man.
Right.
All right, but basically our job is to elect. This is your job to do the elect to the 1/3. Is your job is to come true on the armor of Yahweh, man. All right, 2/3, you fuck, man. You gonna go out there and get trampled on and stuff, and that's your judgment too, man. All right, because Issachar, you thought Issacharites, traveling Issachar, so-called Mexican California, you thought you was so special and shit. And Judah kept telling you for years that devil gonna turn on you, man.
Yep.
Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing, man. They like us and shit. Oh, we like the Woods. We click up Willoughby hand prison and shit. Yep. Guess what? The Woods now scanning your ass up and deporting your ass, beating your ass and shit, man. All right, and it's gonna turn up. Esau ain't done with you yet. Northern Kingdom in California, man. Esau finna start fucking y'all up, man. He finna start abusing you, all types of shit, man. All right,
I got two.
All right, that's it. All right.
This first one is this is Exodus 23. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Thou shalt not raise a false report." Right now, so I bring that out to say this. All right, apparently there was a rumor that was started in LA, and that's what caused everybody to get this whole rioting thing going on because of ICE. It was a rumor, right? It says, "Thou shalt not raise a false report." We ain't supposed to be doing none of that. You know, "Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment." Right? Because you got all these Israelites, right? I want to be a part of history. I want to join this multitude.
Getting self-glory.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and not knowing, maybe they do. Maybe they think, oh, well, if I survive, I'll press charges. This devil want to take your ass out, man. You know, so when you going out there with a multitude to go riot, to go loot, all they gonna see is a nigga.
Yep.
They're not gonna see, oh, people just, you know, trying to just change history or whatever. No, they see niggas, man. And Esau has a perpetual hatred towards you from the very beginning.
And it's a psyop project too.
Yep.
All right. So Esau want what? Order out of chaos.
Exactly.
All right. So Esau set that whole thing up, man. All right, because Esau, with several brothers brought out in Great Millstone that it was also an Edomite lady. She showed the video and she showed the ad in Craigslist. It says looking for protesters, healthy, strong young men will pay $6,000 up to $6,000 to $13,000. It said must. It basically said must. I'm just paraphrasing. Must be in confrontation with the law.
Right.
You got to do that. You got to be confrontation with the law and shit. Get arrested and shit like that, man.
Yeah, they had skids full of rock.
I was just about to say that.
Go ahead.
They had skids that was band wrapped on top of pallet jacks.
Yep.
You need a forklift to bring that. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The bricks was wrapped.
Yeah.
and it was on a pallet jack. How do you can't carry that?
Right.
So this is all, and it's strategically set up in place already before the so-called riot begins.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Scripture say we not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
That's right.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they had like a military or a federal helicopter, that was bringing like,
Oh yeah.
cartons or containers of labels with, it had labels like warning labels on it, and to like this building that was close by the riots, the protests, so they was, we don't know what was in them, but obviously they was, putting, preparing or whatever the case may be, putting stuff nearby the
Staged event.
staged event.
Now, when you say warning labels, the only thing that the DOT forces you to have warning labels on is for hazardous material.
Exactly.
So, what does that tell you?
Bring it out.
And I learned that when I was working at the airport, because I was an import agent, helping out export agents as well, and we had to learn how to deal with dangerous goods.
Yeah.
Like something like radioactive. You put it on a skid, a little small ass little uranium little container, and you put it on the skid, but your skid is low to the ground, and you got to damn near do like 2 miles an hour to get around through the warehouse, because it's dangerous, So what? And then they don't tell you that these commercial airlines, underneath the plane, underneath that floorboard, is all dangerous goods in there, corrosive material, radioactive material, dangerous shit. But they don't tell you that.
In the belly of the plane.
In the belly of the plane, But yeah, you got.
This is Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
Break it down.
It's never trust our enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. So Esau is a wicked man. He's a deceiver. He's a devil. He go around like lying to the world about everything. And Scripture says, never trust our enemy, like if iron rust is, so is his wickedness.
Yeah, never trust him.
Right. That as much as you try to wipe, that rust gonna show back up, man. And that's how this devil is. This devil can't help himself, man. Right?
I just can't help myself.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
He can't help it. Look. The movie Hellboy, right? Had his horns cut off.
Yeah.
He grew right back.
Get the horns cut off.
That's his destiny.
Trying to,
That's his destiny.
Right.
Be that. Be who he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as much as he try to sharpen him,
Chisel
keep
down.
him down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But eventually them mothers grew back, and when they grew back, he was like, "Oh yeah, I feel my true power
And
now."
he had a crown.
Yep. And he was red all over, like Esau.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why the scriptures say that, man. You don't trust these devils, man.
Ever.
Look at the treaties that they made with Gad. Every one of them broke.
But wait a minute, brother. Who's Gad for the new people?
For those that don't know, Gad is the so-called Native Americans. All right.
And Reuben is the Seminole Indian.
Yep. Seminole. But you know what I'm saying? You can't trust these people, man.
Yeah.
All they do is lie. Why you think they call politicians, man? That's all they do is lie. All right. But they swear on the Bible, put their hand on the Bible. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. But all they do is lie, man. Scripture even says, as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man.
Strange from the womb.
You know?
Yeah.
You got something?
You still reading?
with that?
No, that was it for 12.
I just wanted to add to that. The brother was just talking about Gad, right? All right, so I'm Gad.
No, show him.
All right, and some of the places that I go and I train in, one of the places being Mankato, Minnesota. Mankato, Minnesota, I did a lesson on that. You had the 38 the 38 Gad Indians who were hung. Okay.
Oh, the Sioux Indians that was hung.
They were hung because Esau went back on his word with them, because they had a treaty and they gave up their land for food and money.
Damn.
And basically they were starving. Their children were starving and dying, and they had to ride down on that devil. And so they rounded them up afterwards and hung them because they was trying to feed their kids. See, they call you savage after they took your money and you ain't got no resources and took your land.
Right.
All right, and that's why they had to ride down on them, just so they could eat.
Right.
Right.
And that's a guerrilla type warfare right there.
Yeah.
You surround the area that you want to take over, right? So nothing comes in, nothing comes out. Starve them with their water. I mean, you can keep them with food. It's gonna last for so long, but you need water before you need food. So you take the water. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Get that to Deuteronomy 28. You should be siege in the city.
Time.
Right. So see, on top of that, that's what's going on, man. The Esau gonna siege you 2/3, man. Also, he because that's part of your judgment and stuff. Y'all can't have that. And everything.
You can have that. Oh, you can have that.
Y'all just right, top dog, let the big dog eat. It's nice. All right, but going, yeah, man. So that's what Esau doing, man. You gonna get siege in the city, man. That's all this propaganda's about, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to get you riled up, man. Esau is doing things. It's like in high school. You take this guy, look, take his hand, go like this, like this. Look, open your hand. Oh, sorry, is this a sword? Nope. Okay, go like this. He did like this. Hey, he did that. Oh man, motherfucker.
Right.
All right, so that's what's going on in this situation in LA, man. All right, he paying agents to set up mess and shit like that. He set things up like a nice little pile of bricks and stuff. Just magically just came there. All right, with the sparkle. Ding. All right, he getting you riled up and shit. All right, because it's already hatred and tension between the tribe of Issachar, so-called Mexicans, the tribe of Judah in California. All right, and the other tribes, some of Judah's already tension there. He says escalate and shit like that. All right, and then another thing, Esau used that a trap to get you, also get you niggas that might be on parole, some shit like that. By your parole, to trap and rescue niggas, man, and get you illegals in there, man. All right, so the whole thing, oh yeah, that's that guy right there. Let's get him. You got no facial recognition and shit like that, man. All right, that's what it's all about. Yeah.
And they were doing the same thing in the 60s and 70s.
Right.
Come on, man. Ain't no nigga gonna wake up one day in the hood talking about you know what? I think I want to make some.
Good.
My name is Mason. I'm different. None of the,
You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't gonna do that, man. Jake don't have them chemistry classes to know that shit.
We ain't dealing with
I
that.
know, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't administering to.
Hey, your car, take that over there. We ain't dealing with that mess, man.
Yo, Jake,
All right,
Jake don't have the know-how from a school to be chemically enhanced to make crack cocaine, okay, or to make heroin. Jake don't know that shit.
Right.
But that shit was just distributed throughout the hood.
Yeah.
Because they were really trying to really totally destroy Jake, man.
Oh, get Zechariah 11:5.
Yeah, I still got that.
Destroy from within.
Yeah, but just hold that. Just go to Zechariah 11:5.
Who's yeah.
This ain't you don't ruin this. All right, this is what I told him. Take this out. All right, go ahead. Every time something, the demon come up.
Right.
This is Zechariah 11:5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
All right, so who's possesses Esau right here, man? Esau and the rest of the nations, man. All right, that's who possesses, man.
Yeah.
All right, wherever we at, the heathens, wherever country at, the heathens on top. That's who got possessed. Esau.
It says what nation has not had a part of her, you know?
Right, and hold themselves
her
not
spoils.
guilty.
Yeah.
Right, because killing one of us is like, well, murdering one of us is like murdering a roach and shit. Ain't no big deal, nigga. Right, like that. It's like nothing, man. They eat potatoes, or they rape out women. They rape out women, act like they ain't nothing, like they ain't shit, man. All right, go ahead.
And that whole thing was to try to breed us out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, you're not gonna breed out Israel.
Right.
Yep, go ahead.
It says, and they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich.
So I am rich. All right. So that's what they do in a situation. What slavery? All right. The crack epidemic, man. All right. Cause they making big money on Jake push. They selling their products, smuggling their products, man.
Oh,
Smuggling
yeah.
their products. And guess what? In order to make crack, you got what? You got what? Baking powder. Right? Because Jake was buying up a lot of baking powder to make that crack cocaine. All right, so Omaha and the rest of the people that making baking soda, they stocks and sales went up, man, doing the crack era and shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, they was making big money because Jake was going in making that cheap crap. They was buying that baking soda constantly, man, make a lot of money. People didn't pay attention to that.
Right.
You know,
Arm & Hammer, Red Mill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then what? You had what? The prison industry and shit. Y'all know private prison industry owned by Esau and shit like that. And then in the 1990s, you had companies like AT&T, Lexus. You had companies make furniture, toilet tissue, clothing, all that stuff. They were doing it in prison. Niggas in prison working for customer service and shit for AT&T and shit, man. Hey, in the 1990s, you call for customer service. Most likely, you can talk to a nigga in prison, man. Right. So Esau made himself rich off us, man. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Fucking license plates.
Yeah.
Pressing plates.
Nigga
in
pressing
prison.
plates. Yeah, man. Pressing plates.
They make furniture now.
Furniture. Yeah.
Yeah,
furniture,
IKEA furniture and shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. And tilapia. There was tilapia too. Yep, tilapia. That's the prison. That's the big race of tilapia and shit.
This is Solomon 5.
Right. So prison's a big business making out. Prison's a big business making money off the Israelites. And then also, and you dumb niggas in California. I'm talking you so-called Mexicans and blacks. You unalive each other. Guess what? That's a lot of money. Cause guess what? That's blood. That's good blood. Cause you shed blood. You saw got free blood
And organs.
and organs. Right.
Yeah.
Your kidneys, your liver, your heart, your lungs, and stuff like that. So if I was an Edomite, guess what? I'll move to California. Cause it's a high chance my heart go bad. Guess what? I get a heart from a nigga, man. Yep, and the melon. The melon is more worth than gold. So you get melon from Judah, so-called blacks. You get melon from Issachar, so-called Mexicans, man. All right. So California, that's where it's at. If you're Edomite, go move to California. Cause these dumb niggas kill each other, giving you free organs and blood and shit, man. And melon. Yeah, go ahead.
There's also accounts that you don't know about, all right, that's in your name.
Right.
And when you die, they cash you.
They cash us.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Right.
That's why they don't give a shit whether you die or not. Because when you die, they get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get locked up, they get paid. It don't matter. Whatever you do, they get paid.
Yeah.
Another thing too, if I may, what Esau does, he'll put his heart machine on 80. You know, and then the Red Cross is there before, you know what I'm saying, anybody get there.
Right.
Now you got, who's that, Hillary Clinton,
Right.
not Brad Pitt, what's Sean Penn and all them?
Right.
And they getting all the Levi organs and everything, man.
Damn.
Yep.
Wow, man.
You could tell them you don't want to be a heart or organ donor, and they'll still fucking put that on your shit.
Oh, yeah, that don't mean shit. I'll take your shit. Hey, my cousin, she was halfway in the spirit world, man. And they came in and asked some other case she had for her eyes. My cousin was like a chocolate skinned woman. She had the beautiful light brown eyes and shit. My cousin was halfway between the spirit world and physical world. I'm gonna ask her mom, can we have her ass and shit, man? He saw some of bitch, man.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yep. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 141 and verse 8. It says, "But mine eyes are upon thee, O Yahweh, the Lord,
Right.
and thee is my trust. Leave not my soul destitute." It says, "Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me." It says, "In the gins of workers of iniquity."
Right.
It says, "Let the wicked fall into their own nets." It says, "Whilst that I without escape." You know, and just talking about all the snares that Esau laid for Jake, man. You know, to you know, not only profit off Jake, but also to destroy Jake, man. You know, as the elder went into all these different accounts, man, with the, you know, the organs, you know, the melanin, you know, it's just the free labor, so forth and so on, man. These are all, you know, secretly laid snares that, you know, Esau even has put out here, you know, just so he could profit and destroy you Israelites. You know?
And also use you niggas that gang bang, so-called Latinos, blacks, and Native American gang bang each other. All right, because what you do when you shoot each other, murder each other, terrorize the neighborhood. All right, guess what? You make the property value low, and guess what? Esau could come and buy the property down around the low price and shit, and then buy slowly. You're Egyptian. What you got to do with this? You say you're Egyptian. You say you're Egyptian. This. You say you're Egyptian.
I'm just gonna go. My name is Mason.
Hold on. Did you say you're Egyptian? Yeah. You're not an Israelite. You got to go down the street. You're not an Israelite.
Can I say something?
No, you're
No.
Egyptian. You're Egyptian.
We're here to minister.
We minister to the Israelites. You say you're Egyptian. You had no part with us and stuff. All right. So,
All right.
yeah. So, like I said, man. All right. So, Esau make money. You niggas, you lower the prices down in the neighborhood and stuff. All right. You lower the prices down. Lower prices down in the neighborhood. All right, with the real estate, Esau come in and buy low and shit, man. And then what? He buy it, and then what? He get you niggas. He guess what? He your new landlord and shit.
Yeah.
And he raised the rent up and puts you niggas out, man.
Yep.
All right, just like Eddie Murphy said, and Mr. Robinson neighborhood Saturday Night Live, he came back. He said, what the white foot? He said, you say gentrification, boys and girls. What gentrification came to white folks, they get money, they buy all the property, and poof, all the black people go away. Do you know the black people go away too, boys and girls? Atlanta. All right. So that's you dumb niggas that's gang banging in the neighborhood and shit, tearing each other, terrorizing people and shit. You keep the property value low. You so come in and bad and put your black asses out. And I'm talking about black. I'm talking to you so-called Mexicans too, man. Cause you stupid motherfuckers in Bull Height. You push Judah out, but then at the end, Esau push your dumb ass out, your niggas ass out, man. Nigga.
Yep.
All right.
A nigga wake up call.
Right.
Finish out that Zechariah 11.
Hold on, he was a Jake, but he claimed to be Egypt. That's what I told him. Walk his ass down the street.
Yeah.
He was black. He's a black nigger. You're black. That's
Right.
what I'm starting. I'm just gonna start telling these niggas, nigger, you're black.
Right.
Talk about Egyptian, man.
Right.
Get
Right.
the fuck out of here.
But I
man.
seen him down the street. He's a bug out Benjamite.
Y'all ain't saying shit.
Cause I'm black, nigger. Shut up.
Shut
Get
up.
the fuck out of here.
But you know the
Bro,
history. Hold on.
watch your mouth.
Hold on.
Watch
First
your
of all, hold
motherfucking mouth, bro.
Hold on. Come here,
I ain't
man.
gonna come in shit. Y'all
No,
sitting here
come
like
here.
some goofy.
No, you a goofy motherfucker. You don't talk to me like that. You a goofy.
You gonna let him sit up here?
I'm
and use
black.
that
I can
word?
talk.
He
however the
talking
fuck
to
I
you.
want, nigga.
He talking to
Fuck
me.
out
Do
of
you know
here,
the
man.
history of nigga? Did you
don't
know?
even
Hold
know me, bro.
on. Did you know?
Hey, bro,
Hold on. When
you
Romans,
left
hold on.
me.
When Romans, hold on.
You
When
couldn't
Romans
even-
on
you
this
couldn't
last,
even
did you know that
tell
you
me
got a
you
boys flag in your pocket? And you know the history of nigga? Are you
What
fucking
you
kidding me,
talking
man?
about? What about my Morris flag? Nigga, you don't know my
Motherfucker, I'm the senator of Forest Island, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. That's my
This
hair.
guy's asleep.
Lord, you're black. Shut up. Get the fuck out of here.
King
man.
now-
You don't
King
even know
now
who
hold
you are,
now-
bro, trying
King-
to talk to me, man.
Hold on.
King now hold now
I got you, bro. Don't worry
Hodge is my ancestor, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. How the fuck you a Moor? You don't know the history of a nigga, man.
Hosea 4:6 real quick.
You don't ask me shit. You don't tell me shit.
You ain't know it because you're offended by the word nigga because you don't know shit. A lot of our people had nigga, the title nigga attached to their name, man.
We ain't Christians.
All right,
Simon?
get the fuck out of here, man. You goof motherfucker. Romans on his last legs. A lot of emperors, our people, they had the title nigger. That's their name, man. You stupid motherfucker. Go ahead.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right. And don't you know some of the Moors in Italy had the name nigger as a surname for their family? You dumb motherfucker.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Also reject thee. You're a Moor. The Moor nigger family. Motherfucker, some of the Moors surname was nigger or variants of nigger in it. Man.
He was meddling with many matters that
Stupid
don't concern
motherfucker.
him.
Absolutely.
And emotional too.
Emotional. Get Acts 13:1.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
Get Acts 13:1.
He walking down the street, don't know what's going on.
That
Right.
name.
That thou
Shut up, nigga.
Yes.
You don't even know me, bro.
Right.
We're gonna promote it.
And a lot of people had a
he called him
surname
out, too.
nigger, man. That's our shit. Nigger, that's our shit, man. All right? It got nothing to do with Esau punk ass, man.
Nigga.
Right. Yeah, a lot of Jakes who was Caesars in Rome had the title nigger on there, man. We called each other nigger as a nickname. Somebody dark like me or him, they typed their nickname was nigger, man. That was a fashion that said, like today, black. Hey, that guy named Black, cause he dark skinned. That was a nickname, man.
That dude calls himself a nigger.
Right.
So who do you think you are? These niggas just get mad because
Right.
they think, oh, he's not extra crispy and he doesn't have a kinky hairstyle. So
Right.
he's not black.
He
He
think you
can't
ain't
say
Judah.
that.
He think you ain't
Fuck
Judah.
out of here, bro.
See?
Right.
I've been fucking dealing with these dusty ass dark skinned niggas my whole life fighting, man. I don't give a fuck. Salakia.
No Salakia. No Salakia, brother. Your point.
I've been dealing with them motherfuckers.
Sick of that shit, man.
Same
Right.
here.
Same. Yeah, man. Get Acts 13:1.
I got it right here.
Okay, go ahead.
I got it right here. This Acts 13:1. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, and was
Take your time. It's that phone because it's kind of dark. Yeah, so you can.
Yeah, make it brighter.
The screen is nigga.
prophets and teachers. and Simeon.
It's a lot. Repeat again.
Yeah, please read from the top again.
This
And you gotta have like sense of humor, man.
Absolutely.
Like, man.
You know?
This Acts 13:1,
Right.
and it reads, "Now there were in the church that were Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as
Certain
Barnabas.
prophets and teachers, so they knew the history of words and stuff, right? These were educated men. Saying their premise. All right, go ahead. Not like that nigga right there. He was
And Simeon,
uneducated.
that was called nigger.
Simon.
Simon,
Uh-huh.
that was called nigger.
So he would be Shammai one. If I'm mistaken. So he's called what?
Nigger.
Now, even though they say Niger is nigger, man. All right. So we use the word nigger, man. That's an affectionate nickname. You see somebody dark skinned nigger, man. And like I said, in Rome, in Roman's last legs, man, before he got took the whole empire, you had Jake that had nigger next to their name as a title and shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad, man. It never was a bad word.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a double nigger.
Right. Like I
You
said,
know?
some of our people had to go to the Moors. The Moors had for their surname the word nigger or various other like negra, negro, or various on it. You know, various other. Look in the book, J.R. Rogers, Nature Has No Color Line. You look in the section. Okay, I should have brought that damn book today too.
Well, you know what I did? I pulled up right here, 1933. What's the definition of nigger? It says in 1933, the term nigger was a deeply offensive and widely used word, usually racial slur, targeting black people. While its linguistic roots can be traced to the words meaning black. That's all it means. You go to the liquor store, you can buy Negro Modelo.
Nigger Modelo, right, man.
It's now used as a slur now.
Yep.
Bywords.
Bad word, right. It never was a bad word, man. We used that word during the ancient times and stuff, man. All right, so like I said, it varies the word nigger. The Moors family, they got negro, various other man. It never was a bad word. Esau made it seem like a bad word.
Right.
For psychological warfare.
Yeah.
And then these jakes are pulled in 100 different directions. This dude got a Moorish flag in his pocket,
Right.
a Muslim hat on his head,
Right.
and he called himself black.
And you know you're going to
And he
celebrate
got on
Juneteenth.
black.
Idiot.
He got on black, man. He had nigger clothing on.
And these jakes, they think like a woman, man.
Right, man.
They
Yeah.
got a woman's mentality.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna call myself a bitch and call all my friends
He got
bitches.
on emotional.
But
He
you
like
can't
this.
call me
He
a
might
bitch.
have put his hands. He might have been like this. You don't let him call me a
Give me a fucking
nigger.
break.
He
Nah.
did that, man. He's so emotional, man.
And these the same guys, Salakia.
Oh, go
If
ahead,
this
Doc.
dude had a kid with a Latin chick or a white woman, this dude to make sure he told his child every day, I don't care what your mama say, you're black. Don't listen to shit she talking about.
Yeah.
But it's be the first one to try to come and say something to me. Fuck all you black niggas that got
Didn't
that
he say black?
mentality,
He
man.
said the word black.
Yeah.
That's just basically in English, nigga.
Yeah. You know all his music albums that he listened to, somebody in there saying
Saying
nigga,
nigga, exactly.
he's singing along with it.
And he laughing at comedy shows, saying
Yeah.
nigga and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Drake is a big ass fucking hypocrite, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Then he said more. That's another word for nigga.
Yeah, you caught the flag in his pocket.
You work
He
for
did.
the post office.
Hey, that was- he was
Your
on-
boss
on
called
fire.
you.
Hey, Elder was on fire.
Right.
He caught that flag in his pocket.
Right.
I don't know nothing about that.
Idiot. I'm not a citizen of this country. You can't do that to me. I'm a Moor.
But he worked for the post office.
Right.
Right.
Hey, them Moors are, you know what, they try to have their own kingdom inside of another man's kingdom.
Right.
They into that, all that sovereign shit. They always getting locked up. If you go to YouTube, you can see a Moor with this man, the police got his foot on his head. He said, I'm sovereign. I'm sovereign.
He thought I ain't know my shit.
Oh, shit.
He thought I ain't know my shit. That's what he thought.
Them niggas got that mentality. Like Golden Brother in the back.
Hey, you know that nigga celebrating Juneteenth too?
Oh yeah.
With pork on the goddamn.
You know he went to Puerto Rican Day parade and shit.
Hey, don't involve us. Yeah.
And then nigga probably gonna eat some pork ribs and shit.
The Lord got them all twisted up.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Twisted up.
That's how he walked off. He walked off like this.
No, they'll go that nigga right across the street.
Double-minded
No, they go
man.
the nigga. Yeah, he worked for the post office.
Tried to call the law and they pulled up and pulled off. They ain't
Right.
hear it.
Yeah, that's what he did. You saw he jumped on his phone.
Yeah.
Just like a woman, man.
Right, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Bitch.
This Ecclesiastes.
Don't say nothing until he come over here.
Salakia too, cause I ain't.
No, you're good, man.
First out, man.
I'm
He
sick
marked
of these
himself,
niggas
man.
trying to do that shit with it, cause niggas light skin, it's a problem.
Right.
That shit pisses me
But he'll
off.
fuck the shit out of light skin.
Yeah, and then tell his kid that he black every day. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
These niggas can miss me with that.
Yeah.
This Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity,
Yes.
and the rich sit in a low place. And see that dude, that postman,
Right.
he can go around all these low-level jakes that the elder was talking about that's killing each other and lowering the property value, and he can he can impose himself on those people because they're stupid and they don't know nothing. But he can't come over here and do that with us.
Right.
This dude got the mentality of Goldie's brother from the Mac trying to start a Black America within, but without white America. Nigga, that shit is not gonna happen.
Right?
Right. Hey, like my daddy said, it ain't no such thing as third place or second place.
Yeah.
It's only first place.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And then more, he should know better. Moors range from dark black to very, very light.
Yeah.
He shouldn't get offended. You say nigga.
Yeah, I think he's just an idiot. And at
Right.
the end of the day, all that sovereignty, that's bullshit.
Right.
These motherfuckers got papers on you, man.
That's
right.
right.
How they say that shit? You're bonded already, bro. Talking about sovereignty. Before you was even alive, the papers was already printed out, nigga.
Hey, they like the little kid. Remember the little kid? You let your little cousin, nephew, or something play the Nintendo.
Yeah, without the controller.
That's that nigga right there.
Yeah,
He's all level like.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
was-
Hey,
yeah.
if I may,
Yeah.
real quick, hey, Luke 16 tells you that it's a great gulf going into
Oh.
Lazarus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, better. No. You know what he like? The wise controller. You may think you're not plugged
Yeah. Ain't even no
that's
wire
that
on it.
nigga. He wanted the wire controller. He may think it's not plugged in, but still plugged in. And shit.
Ain't no savior but Yahweh
Right.
Shai.
That's right.
All right, so whether you Black Panther, more science, ain't nobody saving us but Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Like the brother just said, it ain't gonna be no kingdom inside of the kingdom. It ain't gonna happen.
Right, man.
Your property already. They got the pink slip on you, nigga.
Yeah, you could do all. You doing all that coke work and shit. Esau laughing.
Yeah.
Give him a wireless controller. Don't get no wire. Give him
I'm
wireless. Make him
sovereign.
think he
You
in
gonna be
control.
sovereign sitting in the joint, nigga.
Nigga, yeah. And a lot of them niggas in prison too. Well, not all of them, but some of them niggas in prison. And shit, man. Esau threw their black ass in there.
That nigga don't even know what the chip is, man.
Right. You ask some chip. You probably think you talking about some ghost pepper potatoes and shit like that.
Sure.
Right. You probably gotta walk his ass back over here because you work for the UPS and shit. Some of you or more, you work for the UPS.
He should have just been quiet.
He
should've
came
just
to
been
our
quiet.
He's working
platform.
for the government.
The scripture talk about many matters.
Right.
You're not supposed to be interjecting yourself into other
Hey.
people's business anyway.
Hey, in Nigeria, what some of our people, some of the Israelites come from Nigeria. Nigeria is actually niggeria, man.
How y'all doing?
All right, then you got what? That's true. Nigeria, you got Niger, which is actually nigger. You got what? The Niger River is actually the nigger river, man.
Yeah.
You mean you offended by the word nigger, man? Hey, some of your ancestors come from the land of niggas.
Nigga real, they be like utopia
right,
niggas.
right, utopia niggas, man. And Nigeria is utopia niggas, man. JP, so playing motherfuckers like a motherfucker, man. Scamming and shit. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, let's get back to the, we have to curse them out and edify a little bit.
Of course. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 52. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates until thy high and fenced walls come down,
Yep.
wherein thou trustest throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, which Yahweh thy power has given thee.
Right, and that happened during when Jerusalem fell down. All right, fall down. They closed the city up. The house had flee to the mountains. Flee what? To North Africa, man. Right, so like it. So Jake went to Egypt, stayed North Africa, Morocco. Then later on, they came down to West Africa, man. Right, over thousand years and shit. All right, because what? Then also the Masada, that happened during Masada when they trapped the ancestors in the Masada and stuff. All right, and then it happened again over here in America because the tribe of Gad, some of the Northern Kingdom had like timber walls around their villages and shit like that, man. All right, so it happened again during this, and guess what? It's gonna happen again today, man. All right, because that's what Esau want to do. He want to siege your ass, man. 'Cause right now, like for example, Chicago, he can raise up the bridges and shit, man, and siege you and say, hey, Inglewood, you can't go to Inglewood, you can't go to Osher Gresham, you can't go to Washington Heights, you can't go to Hyde Park and stuff, man. That's another way they seize your ass, man. Martial law, lock your ass
Well,
up.
it's
man.
in the scriptures.
Yeah.
A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able in Second Esdras.
Yep, that's
You
your
know,
able,
that's
man.
coming.
So it's coming again. And guess what? You're gonna eat your kids,
Correct.
man.
Another way Esau does, he put those the snow truck and the garbage trucks on the
Right.
ramps of the highway.
Right. Hey, what's that count in age of 10? Jake ate their kids when they besieged.
The pitiful women.
Pitiful
Like
women.
sodish.
You mean Lamentations?
Oh yeah, during the Babylonian captivity.
Yeah, chapter 3.
Yeah, they were sieged.
Yeah,
no, chapter 4.
Was that they sodish?
I got it right here.
Yeah. Right, go
They
ahead.
Sodden.
Lamentations chapter 4
Yeah, 8 and 9.
and verse 9.
Right.
It says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger."
Yeah.
But these
Hey,
pine
hungry, hey, being starved to death, man, that's a painful death.
A
man.
slow, painful
A
death.
slow, painful
Yeah.
death. Because you feel it, and then your stomach swell up and shit. Your back, of course, you feel your back and shit. It's a painful death.
Your
man.
body is eating itself.
It's eating itself, man.
And you're all weak and fatigued. You can't really move or anything.
Yep. But guess what? If your body don't get fat, and also diseases to fill up, and tumors to fill up on, it's gonna start eating your flesh, man.
Right.
All right. That's why it's good to fast every while to get rid of those diseases and shit, man. All right. Go ahead.
it says, "They that be slain with hunger," it's like, it says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger." It says, "For these pine away, stricken to the wants." It says, "Of the fruits of the field." It says, "The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children." It says, "They were their meat and the destruction of the daughter of my people."
Right. So that happened during the when the Babylon captivity started happening. Jake was sieged and shit, man. All right. So it's gonna happen again. That's what Esau wants to happen. That's why he started up that psyops in Los Angeles. And guess what? If we could siege Jake, and it's gonna happen anyway. Esau gonna be successful. All right. It's just the things gotta happen, man. To Esau reveal his horns, man, and get this Jake control popping, man. So we get up out of here, man. All right. The prophecies will be fulfilled.
Right.
All right, Jacob trouble gotta be fulfilled, man. All right, ain't no stopping, man. Guess what? America's doom and gloom is our good news and shining bright. All right, America's gloom and doom is our good news, man.
Yeah.
All right, it gotta happen, man, in order to kingdom get established.
That's right.
All right,
It must be overturned.
must
be overturned.
Yep. Go ahead. I got one. All right, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 9, just touching on the same point.
19 and 20.
Yes, sir.
God.
Yeah, right.
It says, "And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm."
Man, cause camalism coming back, baby. It's camalism going out, but it's gonna come out. It's coming out more.
Yeah.
A lot of people gonna turn to camalism because Esau eat motherfuckers behind the scenes shit. Cause they ate us during they ate us, man. When they put us in captivity and stuff, right?
Nat Turner's
It was-
prime example.
That they turned Nat Turner into soup, man. They ate him, turned the soup, and took his Bible because Yahweh was showing how to break those scriptures down. Now, what Nat Turner went off is he didn't wait for the kingdom. Nat Turner's job was to spread this information, man. That's it.
They also pickled him too.
Huh?
They pickled him and passed him around, his body parts around too. Yeah.
Yeah, because their mindset was, because they knew we were Israelites, so they mindset was, well, if we eat them, we'll get superpowers.
Yeah, that's that Esau doing the magic. That's
Yeah.
what it's at.
Like,
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. They ate us. I read it was one account on this brother's on TikTok. He used to read like old clips and stuff. One account Esau sacrificed a Jacob in the middle of the church. In the middle of the church on a Sunday.
Wow.
And sacrificed and ate them and shit, man. See, that's why you niggas, man, you need to leave that. And I call it insanity, not Christianity. I call it insanity, man. Leave that fucking insanity alone, man. Yeah. Right. Also, it's saying that Islam, that's insanity. That's insanity 1.0.
Wasn't that created by the Catholic Church?
Catholic Church. Right, it's insanity, man. All right, that shit is insanity, man. All right,
and
they say right, and then the picnic, where they say picnic come from, they pick a nigga and
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
And when they say lynch our people, man. And also you Mexicans, you was second place getting lynched behind the so-called Black Judah, man.
Yeah.
So don't you feel special either, motherfucker? You nigga.
Sitting down having a picnic
Right.
while Jake's swinging in a fucking tree.
Hey,
Right.
Esau had two choices, man. He had regular and he had spicy. And spicy with you damn Mexicans, man. You niggas, man. All right, you Mexicans are known but Spanish speaking niggas, man.
That's right.
All right, you're a fucking nigga. That's what you is. Nigga.
Makes my teeth white.
They got
Right.
pride that they speak Spanish.
Right.
They are proud they speak Spanish.
Right.
speaking some nigga.
Right. That's all you is, a fucking Spanish speaking nigga, man.
I know.
Yeah.
And then Jake, silly ass, he don't even think, you know what I'm saying, that we always been around each other, but yet we have this stigma towards each other. Why? Because it was bred in you to do that, man.
It's part of the curses.
Yeah.
It's in the curses.
Evil eye.
But also he had the Willie Lynch
Letter.
you know,
Right.
the letter to
Right.
basically have us go at each other.
The breakdown.
That's the
Right.
breakdown.
So what did Esau do? He lynched a lot of Jake businessmen and shit.
Yep.
All right. He lynched the so-called blacks, Judah and so-called Mexican, Issachar, also Gad, so-called Native Americans. Gad, man. He lynched them and shit, man.
Ice Cube had the lynch mob back in the
the lynch mob.
90s.
Why he named himself the lynch mob?
Yeah.
Why would you name yourself the lynch mob and shit?
They
All right,
stumbled.
but
They grew up in darkness.
Right, growth in darkness, man. All right, they actually ate our people. You better believe they ate up Issachar too, man. That's right. All right, but you niggas, you Issacharites, some of you Issacharites, so come in. You ain't know you was in slavery. You ain't know you was in slavery since 1521. Hernandez Cortez came there. He had y'all worked the slave fields with Jake, Judah, man. Jeremiah 50 verse 33, man. All right.
And then what you got Esau right now, they have it to where, you know, they're like, oh, you know what? Let's not bury these people no more. Let's liquefy them and put them down into the water treatment.
Right.
So we're having small fragments, traces of people's bodies.
Yeah.
That's in the water, man.
Yeah.
So
man.
that's gradualism to Esau getting that cannibalism state.
Right, man. Yep. So yeah, like they like Issachar was a slave with Judah Mexico from 1521 to 1829.
I got that precept.
All right, go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts,
Right.
the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together,
Right.
and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Refused to let them go. All right, Esau got the Northern Kingdom, distributed America, the so-called blacks in captivity together, man. Yesterday and today, man. He still suffering. Each one think they not that people. One think they better than the other. You're not better than the other, man. Both y'all niggas, man. Right. You the same bucket, man. You're not different, man. All right. One nigga just speak English. One nigga just speak Spanish.
Right.
Ain't no difference, man.
Right.
All right. I don't give a fuck how straight your hand. You still a nigga, man.
Right.
All right. When you look in the mirror, you gonna see the word nigga.
Yeah. That's right.
And that's fucked up too, because when
Yeah.
you look at it, as far as all the nations, the ones that try to be just like these Edomites, number one on the list would be China, the Moabites, and then
That's how you know.
Issachar.
That's how you know
Yeah.
who Esau is. Job, get that Job 9:24. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Job 9 and verse 24.
Right,
It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
right.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Right.
If not, where and who is he?
And the earth gives in the hand of the wicked. It's Esau, the so-called YT man. All right, you the blessings in Genesis 27, verse 37 on down, man. Esau got, because like the brother said, who the nation will be like? I'm the so-called Japanese. They want to be like Esau. That's what they do. They anime cartoons like Esau, man. Yep. All right. The Koreans, Moab, right? Moab, they what down in South Korea. I think some people said the Ammonites mixed with them in South Korea too, but anyway, they're saying people, the children a lot. So the children a lot in South Korea, what they do, they get eye surgery to get their ass brown like Esau and shit, man. They get what? They bleach their skin. All right, you got some Chinese Koreans dark like us, man.
Oh, that's
They don't
right
show
here,
them on
right here.
TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Man. Elder Uriah said that, man. All right. So you know who is Esau? You got Ishmael. They won't be like Esau. You got All right. And so you got Jake in Jamaica. Benjamites. They bleaching their skins. You got Jake. You got Israelites and Havites in West Africa. They bleach their skins to look like Esau, man. So who the fuck else could be this devil, man? Right. Who the fuck else could be Esau? Esau, I mean, I shot when he wasted his feet. He had very little pigmentation in his skin, his flesh and blood showing up, and you get like a various of red color and stuff, man. All right, but what they do to flip the script and say your skin is bad and their skin is good. That's not true, man. Why do you think they kill themselves, man? Unallow themselves to look like you, man. All right, trying to darken their skin, getting skin cancer and shit, trying to put fat in their lips and everything.
Tanning beds.
Yeah, doing the faking bakes.
The faking bakes, man. You get that Isaiah 29:16 to turn your things upside down. Right, go ahead. Isaiah 29:16. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 29 In verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed.
It's esteemed, right? What's happening right now should esteem. That turns that down. The woman taking the role of man, and the man taking the role of woman, man. With this sodomy shit. I'll look it up in divorce court on TikTok and shit. It was a damn a lesbian and a mo going with each other, married to each other and shit. And the guy was acting like the wife and shit, cursing out the lesbian shit. The lesbian was acting like the dude, like, oh man, he emotional and all this shit. Yeah, and they had a baby together, man. Yeah, that's bugged out, man. Yeah, that's confusion.
That's Babylon for you.
Yeah.
Babylon, confusion.
Yeah. Hey, what's that song by Phil called? This is the land of confusion. Oh. Yeah. That's like they know, man. That's like know the Hollywood people, the songwriters.
Yeah.
They know America is Babylon, man.
Ball of confusion.
Ball of confusion, man.
Jamaicans been new.
Yeah.
They called this Babylon a long time ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of their
you
music.
gotta get credit to Benjamin. Benjamin put that seed in us, man.
Yeah.
With the reggae songs to know we Israel, know this place Babylon, man.
You know what's beautiful too?
Babylon.
That's how you know Esau know that Benjamin wasn't the head tribe, so he let Benjamin sing all that.
Oh, right.
He's
Yeah.
like, they ain't the head, so let him sing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, man. All right. Go ahead.
Surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not.
Right. So everything Esau did, he turned things upside down, man. Preached what I just talked about, man. And shit, man. All these things, everything he made like the word nigger, where you just like the bug, you just curse out that fake ass Moor and shit. Cause real Moor, no nigger ain't really offensive.
Yeah. Well, he calls himself a nigger.
He called himself a
Moor
nigger,
is short
black.
from Moreno, which
Right.
is nigger in Spanish.
Right. That's all it is. Stupid, man.
Read,
Right. Dummy.
Study.
And in French, you say what? Negre.
Serge
Negre.
Negre.
Sound powerful.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna change my name for Meshab Negre. Yeah, give me a nice little tux and shit on, man. All right, but he turned things upside down. Also, the niggers, monkey. In West African culture, and also Chinese culture, the monkey is known for having wisdom and shit. West African culture, the monkey is the mediator between the spirit world and the people, the physical world, man. And also it's a taboo to kill them too, man, because they symbolicism, and they known for trickery, stuff like that. So monkey, when Esau call you monkey, just go like this, go ooh. All right.
In the movie The Lion King, the monkey is who got Simba back on his track.
Right.
He helped him
monkey
to repent.
and that monkey represent the Levite, man. Yeah, Levite, man. That monkey, man. And he had that stick, had that staff and stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And even though he was to speak the mandrill, that the color, different red, blue colors, it might have been like the colors of the European gems and stuff, man. They might did that way too, man.
Elam also uplifts the monkey too.
Right, Elon, right, man. So ain't nothing wrong having a monkey. But see, Esau make you think the monkey being called a monkey or similar to monkey is bad. No, it's good, man.
Yeah.
All right, it's good.
Yeah, Moab deal with that too, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Monkey King.
Monkey King. That's what Dragon Ball Z come from, man.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, monkeys. But monkey, that's a good thing. Hey, I might have a garment with a monkey on it.
That's wrong.
Yep. Hey, Israel, just go get monkeys from the Americas. You go to First Kings, Second Kings chapter 10. They went to America, it take a year and a half to get there, and a year and a half, 3 years to get back, a year and a half to go, year to go, and they would get apes and stuff. Those apes, the little monkeys, man. We had monkeys, man. Monkey, it's not a bad thing, man. But Esau flipped it up and made it seem like it's bad and shit, man.
Hey, Esau, take your blessing and turn it into something negative.
Negative, but it's not, man. We were so bad. Esau, look, we were so nation. Get Deuteronomy 4 and 6. All right.
I got it.
It's gonna come back in circle. All this gonna come back in circle.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6.
Right.
It says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations,
Right.
which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
It's a wise and understanding people call law, statute, command, but also it goes to other things. We know about carpentry, about agriculture, leatherworking, metalworking, wood, wood carving stuff that goes carpentry.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Jacob was a former.
All those inventions invented by all these 12 tribes on this sound, man. All 12. Yep.
Also, too, that's what's going to turn the earth back into paradise.
Right, paradise, man. Hey, don't you know? Esau, the dental institute, they got their dental information from the tribe. They just tried the Mexica. They labeled the Mexica is called.
Please switch down.
And they had a cure for halitosis. All right, Esau didn't take this seriously. They got all their stuff, their information from Iscar, so-called Mexicans, man. All right, so you niggas, you talking about where fuck the man? Well, for Mexican nigga, you would have no teeth in your mouth.
Right. They
Right.
started with the
Shovels.
they was putting the jewels and shit in their mouth.
Iscar and Zebulon putting the Jews in about the grills, man. All right. Right, man.
Shovel teeth.
Good afternoon.
Oh, love that dress.
Yeah. So,
Oh, Yaquab's jumping on.
what happened? Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. We switched for an hour,
Oh, okay.
for the camera.
Oh, no problem. No problem. All right.
Careful with the buttons here.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
All right. So, we're wise and knowledgeable people, man. We knew about we knew child world, midwife and stuff like that. That's why Esau had our women to feed his children, man. 'Cause we had that knowledge, man. Hey, don't you know being a nanny is making top money today, man?
Yeah.
All right. So as a people, we had knowledge, we had skills and trades. But look, you're not gonna build your kingdom up with a bunch of dummies, man. That's another thing. Esau, you're a bunch of dumb niggers and engines and sticks, man. No, we wasn't, man. All right. We had wisdom, knowledge, and we had trade and skills, man.
We knew how to do everything.
You know how to do everything, man. Esau didn't. Esau wanted to look like a dumbass and shit.
Well, I mean, we made America great. We
Right.
made Egypt great. We made all the past kingdoms great.
Yep. Babylon, Egypt, Greece, Rome.
Persians.
Yeah, Medes and Persia, man. Everywhere Jake, man, is only proper, man.
Yeah.
All right. Even all those major cities, Chicago, New York. Those cities found by Jake, man. But it really getting popping to Jake from down south and start coming up there, man.
Right.
That's when it started getting popping, man.
Right.
The Harlem Renaissance and all
Yeah.
that stuff, man. The Chicago Black Belt and everything, man. Jazz, blues, man. All right.
Yeah. If I may, when you even think about just something simple as sports, the NBA and the NFL wasn't popping until
That
Jake
shit
came in the
Yeah,
late
because
60s, man.
look, Esau wouldn't let Jake participate in baseball and basketball, football. Guess what? And hockey. Guess what? Jake got their own teams.
Right.
And because it says in Psalms 8 to it said you are gods, and verse 7 said you should die like men. Jake was so good that Esau used to go to the Negro leagues and recruit Jacob to this to his baseball league and shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because right there on 35th and State Street used to be a baseball stadium. 35th State Street, Darren Ryan. Right in the middle of the expressway used to be a Negro League stadium called the Chicago Giants, man. That's the baseball team, man.
You know
Right.
that they even took to this day when the White Sox hit their fireworks, they took that from the Negro leagues.
Yeah.
The fireworks. show.
Fireworks. Yep. Memorial Day. They took that from us. Memorial Day and stuff.
What haven't they taken?
Yeah. Right. My wife told me they took 4th of July from us. I got to look into that.
It's
Yeah,
funny
man.
too.
Yeah.
This man stating that he got the top IQ and he's the inferior race. Well, what's going on with your kingdom today, man?
Right.
Superior.
Right.
Yeah, superior. Yeah.
Superior,
Why is it
right.
unraveling? You
Why
can't
it's
fix it.
unraveling? Right. You can't fix it, man.
Why y'all can't fix your fucking your impotency from your childbearing? Why you can't fix that?
Right.
Yeah.
You look at 1950, man. 1957. It was Jake, man. Don't talk groups. The Dales and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, the love we had always on my man. Hey, that's a hit, man. Can't nobody touch that shit. All right. Can't no Hamites, no Moabites, no Edomites. You can't touch that song, man. That's a classic, man.
Hey,
The way they harmonized that song and shit.
Huh.
Yeah.
They showed a flick where what's his name again? Frankie Lyman
Yeah.
came out singing, and them Edomites, in front of them Edomites, they didn't know that he was a Jake singing that
Yeah.
song.
Say that again.
Frankie Lyman. They
Yeah,
didn't
Frankie
know.
Lyman. Yeah.
They didn't
They
know.
was like this, like
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
was
why.
They was like the girl was like nigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought he's a white boy.
I don't know why.
But you know what? He probably thought that because back in the day, I'm not sure in this situation. This album back in the day, if you look at remember the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
They weren't shown on the album cut. They were showing the niggas.
Yeah,
with white
yeah,
folks
yeah,
on
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Right.
That was in the movie
Yeah.
Cadillac Records as well.
Yeah.
Chuck Berry went to go and perform
Right.
in the movie
Yeah.
at a spot in Indiana, and
Yeah.
they didn't want to let him in And he told him that he was Chuck Berry, and they all thought he was an Edomite.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
They thought Chuck Berry was white.
Yeah.
Then he tried to tell him, "Oh no, I'm a Native American," and Esau told him, "Well,
he
to me,
really
you're
was.
a nigger."
He
No,
really
he
was.
was.
He
He
had his
was.
card and
Yeah,
everything.
for sure.
Yeah.
But these Edomites know that we all the same. That's what I mean.
He said nigger.
Yeah.
He was. He was a.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that's original Cherokee looked like.
Yeah, exactly.
So coming out of slavery,
Yeah.
Jake was the most skilled person.
Oh,
He
damn.
did everything.
Yeah,
Even-
we was musicians and artists and shit,
Yeah,
sculptures and art and all that stuff, man. Architects, designers and stuff, clothing designers and shit, man. All right, so we had all these skills and shit, and you know, we had all these skills. And that's what Esau. He, like you said, he covered. That's part of covering the face of the judges. He put off. We had our talent, but he put his face on it, shit, man.
Wolfgang
So
Amadeus
that's why the girl came out. She was like, this fucking jigaboo singing this song and shit. And they had to call him like they wanted to kill his ass. They did, like they want to kill him, man. Probably want to eat him and shit, man.
You got to show them how real they not.
Right, man.
You thought he was white. No, ain't no white man can do this.
Yeah.
Mozart,
Yeah,
Chopin,
Mozart. Yeah, Mozart.
Beethoven.
Amadeus.
Yep.
Amadeus and stuff.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart as
Yep.
a whole.
Yeah.
Your Beethoven, your Chopin.
Now
Shakespeare.
Prince was
Yeah.
Prince. Prince, the passed away. They go the artist known as Prince.
Yeah.
From the artist known as Prince. He was Amadeus in the past.
That's right.
All right, he was Amadeus, man. Prince. If I got that right.
I think it's Mozart. They say or Beethoven.
Mozart.
Beethoven or Mozart. I heard the apostle say Beethoven or Mozart.
Mozart. Well, it might have been more. It's one of them. Yeah, Mozart. Might have been Mozart.
The
Prince,
music.
Mozart.
Because Prince know how to play
he
on
was
the
one of them. You know how to do it, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. I think Shakespeare. I'm just going out on a limb. I think Shakespeare might be Spike Lee.
No, that's a good.
I'm
I
just
ain't never
going out
thought
there.
of
I'm
that.
saying might be. I don't know for sure. But the elders, I asked the elders who he was. The elders said we can't give him out.
Wow.
So the elders said they can't tell me who Spike Lee is.
That's a good catch, though.
All right. So hey, that's how it is. Sometimes things ain't revealed, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll know what. It could be something the elders know that we know that put that man's life in danger. We say who he is and shit. So hey, we don't know. I asked the elders if I can't tell you.
We're gonna know it all in the game.
So that's
right.
Yeah. Our elders always got a good reason. Right. Go ahead.
You want me to finish this height? Isaiah 29, 16 now? Pass that.
Because it was a drive for the steps.
Oh, that's it. All right. So America's ended, man. Jake gets to wake up. That's why Esau terrified, man. All right, because Jake started waking his bullshit. Jake, we don't need Esau, no man. You don't need to go Esau get a rap contract and all this stuff. Yeah, you can start your own distribution and shit.
Yeah.
You could turn your camera on and shit, make your own movies, music videos, rap songs and shit like that, man. You don't gotta go Esau no more. Esau hate that shit. That's why he hate the internet, man. Because the internet, the Euro all right, is taking money out of his pockets and shit, man. And it's exposing our history was his, and exposing his history, and expose what type of devil he is, man.
Yep.
Speaking of devil,
Right.
if I
Go ahead.
This is a news article, right? Because we're talking about these devils right now. This is a news article from RT News.
Right.
And it's titled, From Torah to Trauma. A satanic child abuse scandal blows up
I
in
saw that.
Israel.
Yeah, I saw that.
Could you
But
get
these the guys'
hold on,
people, right?
Get Isaiah 47.
saw
Blaze
that.
Bears. Yeah, get that.
It says Israeli children, some as young as infants, were subjected to methodical abuse masked in religious ritual.
Methodic.
Survivors describe ceremonies invoking. Survivors describe ceremonies invoking biblically vilified deities.
What? Baal.
Yep.
Baal. Moloch. What's the other deity they worship? Baal. Moloch. Ashtoreth. Yep. Dagon.
Which the Catholic Church today still deal with that with the fucking hat. It's like an open mouth fish.
Yep. Oh, hey, go to that. Hagar, the cat god and shit.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It says biblical biblically vilified deities conducted by members of observant Jewish communities. As a survivor named Noga, all the victims' names changed in the report, recalled, the gods I remember are Baal, Peor, and Asherah. Our Lord Peor, our Lord Peor and Our Lady Asherah.
Ain't that the queen of heaven?
Wicked.
Wait a minute, but I thought they were some people though.
It says,
Hey, hold on, get on Psalms 50 and 16. Get that right quick. Alright? You fucking devils, man. And get that Esau change himself to the angel of light. Because that's what he do, man. He like present himself to the angel of light, man. Alright, go ahead.
I got it.
Psalms 50 and 16.
Right.
But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should take my covenant in thy mouth?
Right. Alright. Now back in the day, they was talking to us, but now it's playing the Esau. But Esau did what? Turned himself to what? The angel of light. Get that.
I got it.
Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself transformed into an angel of light.
And how he did that, you go to Revelation 20, it says what? He should be released after 1,000 years. That's because in 93 AD, you had Septimius Severus. You had another one, I keep forgetting the other brother name, the other ancestor name. So they fall a little bit, but then they had the Holy Roman Empire, and it slowly spread out. And then in 1492, that's when the leopard, Revelation 13, leopard began to lick his wound. That's when Esau come back in power. So when Esau came back in power, in Spanish, he said, hey, we feel like the Romans. Nigga, you is the Romans.
Right. Reincarnated.
All right, what the ancestor said, Romans eat them. All right. So, that's what's going on. And then what Esau did, he said, I'm the white people. He's not the original white man. We're the white people. We're the righteous, pure people. He said he's the Christian. No, the Christian right here is like the Mashiach. That's how you supposed to say Mashiach falls on the Mashiach, the anointed one, man. Right, which were Israelites, Bun Yashala, man. All right, he said, he said, our book is his book. Our book is the book of his system, what is not. All right, he presented himself on the 1950. You had Leave the Beaver, the Brady Bunch. You had all the moral shows, the Brady Bunch, the Partridge Family.
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on Prairie. With that talking about the Homestead Act, when they just sit up there and removing and shit, taking gas in and shit like that. Yeah. All right. The Brady Bunch. The father got on Brady Bunch. He was a goddamn sodomite.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was he played that damn slave driver in Kunta Kinte.
Master Reynolds. Yeah, man. Oh, they probably love the shit out of that part, man.
Yeah.
All right. Credits. Right, man. Then you had what?
Andy Griffin Show. The Andy Griffin Show.
Opie.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right. So you had like the Andy Griffin Show, man. Then you had like Gomer Powell and stuff, man.
Don't worry, bro. Don't get distracted, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all I'm looking. I said, that's your call your mama. Just when you call your mama, man. It's all beautiful, man. But so hey, man, you gotta admit, man. I went beautiful. Man. She had that nice chocolate, clean milk chocolate skin.
That was pretty. That was all right.
Yeah, had that long hair.
That was her hair.
That was her hair. That was her hair.
No, that was not her hair.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I'm gonna put the brakes on that.
Thank you.
I saw the wind. I don't know, bro.
Hey, you should.
That's the first of that song, man.
Hey, you should let me keep that wireless control.
Maybe
thought it was still her hair and stuff, man.
I thought it was.
Right now, yeah.
Right?
Hey, we had like the Andy Griffin Show, the Gomer Power Show, man, which is doing the patriotic. When they show you they eat them too, the Gomer Power Show that comes on, it got like the U.S. Marine, the eagle and shit. The eagle's similar to Esau, man. They go back to ancient Rome via Edom, man. All right, but they had all these morality shows and shit. Could present themselves as what? The chosen people.
Propaganda.
The people that had the knowing all this stuff. Cause it's your patriotic. What do you do? And those shows patriotism. What? Come to America for all the knowledge.
Right.
So you could live a good, clean life like us white folks. They really not white. They red. Hey, come be a high morale like us. Cause back then America was what? Remember that movie, America, the World Police, something like that? What's that movie?
Oh, yeah, with the little
yeah.
figures.
So that's what Esau sold himself for, man. All right, cause Esau, cause after, cause during World War II, man, Get that. He should make fire come out the sky. Get that scripture. That's a key
Revelation.
point. Yeah, they're playing that part too. Esau saying himself as the people, man.
And he has a God complex.
God
also.
complex, yeah. Yup.
This is Revelation 13:13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
That's that hydrogen bomb when they dropped it on
Nagasaki
when they
and
dropped it
Hiroshima.
on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, man.
Yeah.
And then Esau, he solidified his authority on earth like superpower, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, like can't nobody fuck with it. Then everybody looked up to Esau for knowledge, stability, and shit. All right, as the people, as hey, don't fuck with these people. They the chosen people and shit. Right. Ain't know it's the devil because it's prophesied. It was prophesied that he be his blessing be the sword, man.
That's right.
All right, the people didn't know that they was in darkness and shit, man. The veil of darkness was on them, man. Now it's pulled off on them, man. They pulled off us and also pulled off the other nations. But they don't know we know, but we know more than they do. But now they see Esau for what he is and shit.
Yeah.
And Esau for years been masquerading himself as the chosen people when he's not, man.
Right.
That's why
Right.
it says they shall hate the whore.
Right, man. We're a Christian nation. They had also the program. They had Billy Graham back in the day.
Yeah.
What's the other preacher back in the day and shit? Cause remember you had that every Sunday morning on the 1950s and 60s. So you had that Bible Belt TV program with Billy Graham on there. Billy Graham said that Yahushua is so-called black.
Yeah, he did. I see that. Yeah. I saw
Yeah,
that one,
man.
so,
Yeah, all the old school guys on the camp making money off America. Cause he saw that mother thing. He made money off that church too, man.
Right.
All right. Cause you go to church, you'll get on ties and shit. Then you go see all these Billy Graham, these different events and shit. Billy Graham that motherfucker died. He probably died a fucking billionaire, man.
They got a show going into that. They got a show going into that on HBO. It's called The Righteous Gemstone.
Right. Oh, I
It's
seen that.
about a bunch of these. To me, a lot of these niggas, Jake, they look like Esau. The dude John Goodman is in the show from Roseanne. But they basically, the show is based on this family that's in the same of the same ilk as what you're talking about, the Billy Graham type nigga. They had all the TV specials and the Christian mega churches and shit.
Yeah.
And it just show how like these motherfuckers is really just they wicked and they just basically making a lot of money.
Yeah.
They got giant estates and yachts and all type of
Yeah.
They got a show called Modern Family and Queer Ass Folk.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is the absolute opposite of the morality shows of the early 80s.
Yeah.
Hey, what Scripture said, he don't dwell no temples. You know, don't dwell no temples.
Made with hands.
Acts 7 and 48.
Right, man. And so they made money. So that's that facade Esau pushed. That what he's righteous. He's righteous and everything.
God
and
looks like me.
God look like me, and he's righteous. He's righteous, and then God look like him, and he's the people. He's the chosen people, man. That's that facade he put up, man. All the other stuff he mentioned, the TV shows, everything, man. But underneath, he's a fucking devil, man. All right, he had the horns in his head and shit. Man.
I got some more of that devil.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just gonna get just to read a little bit more of it. It says the culprits are not fringe radicals. These are individuals who keep kosher, celebrate the Sabbath, and adhere to the minutia of Jewish law, which basically means the fine details of the law, right?
They ain't kept the Sabbath, the real Sabbath left on the new moon.
That's right.
And you have to remember Saturday named after the
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday. God.
Saturday. So they worship the god Saturn.
That's why they put that cube on there.
Yeah, and the symbolic symbol for Saturn is black.
Black. Yep, they dress in all black.
And they use Jeremiah 14:2 to say that they to wear all black. That's the reason, but that's not what it means.
The judges too.
It says, as they engage in acts so depraved that they defy comprehension. All right. Then this next one says,
Meaning they was horrific.
yeah.
All right. They probably like slaughtering blood and shit all the place.
Yeah.
Say that again. The Acts.
The axe. Go ahead.
These are individuals who keep kosher, celebrate the Sabbath, and adhere to the minutiae of Jewish law, even as they engage in acts of so depraved that they defy comprehension.
Just to make a point on that, I don't know if anybody caught, it came out last year. They had an Edomite on a little podcast, and it was an Edomite woman, all right? these closeted homosexuals have a game that they call Ookie Cookie. You guys heard about that?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about
They
that.
do that in college too.
They circle
Oh, I heard
jerk.
about that.
They circle jerk onto a cookie.
Yeah.
Whoever come last has to eat the cookie.
That's
Ooh,
folly, man.
yeah.
The woman got up and walked the fuck out. That's right there. Well, that's some of what we talking about.
Yeah, they
Also,
do that.
also too, if I may, whatever happened to the story about them rats with the bloody mattresses in the hole and all?
Now
that?
watch
Yeah,
this.
yep, underground
Watch this.
stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
It says several rabbis' names appeared repeatedly in survivor testimonies. Multiple complaints filed at different police stations across Israel were quickly nipped in the bud. Prosecutions leading to imprisonments are rare because they not in trouble as other men.
That's right.
Then it said Second Maccabees chapter 2, you let the law be our strength.
Yeah,
Somebody get
I was
that
thinking
out,
about
please.
that. I
Get
swear I
Get
was.
that out. Get that out.
Yeah.
And that's why that's not gonna get arrested, man. Just like that movie. What's that? Dr. Midnight. The sequel to The Shining. What's that sequel to The Shining? Dr. Midnight. Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep. That's why they get in trouble, man. 'Cause they was hooked up. They was protected, man. So it's an art imitate light. So the same thing, man. Get that. Let the law be our strength. Get that.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:11.
Right.
Let our strength be the law of justice,
Uh-huh.
for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Right. So Esau, what? He got what? He don't got justice. He got what? Just us. All right. If you ain't Edomite, you ain't in it, man.
Let our strength.
Yep.
And their strength is that sword.
The strength, that sword, man.
Their blessing.
And then people really talking about Israelites, man. Because we like a worm. Say Jacob's like a worm and stuff. You got to protect you, man. But we got to get out.
Well, the verse above it says, "Let us oppress the poor
Go
righteous
ahead.
man."
Go ahead.
Right.
Get that.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
Right.
Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged.
Right. Esau, he'll disregard the old, anything. He'll respect the old, man.
And they not poor.
They not poor. All right.
Let me get this 12 right
And
here.
they don't tell the righteous man is us, man.
Yeah.
Mainly the elect of
Yeah,
Israel, man.
upright.
Upright, man.
Let me keep reading
All
on
right.
that.
Go ahead.
Get that verse
So
11
Esau not,
again.
so the Edomites, like the Amalekites, they not gonna get arrested for the shit they doing, man. But guess what? Hey, they uncles and daddy, grandpa, they the one, the judges in the law way they had to see. That's not gonna persecute them. That's also prosecutors not gonna prosecute them to pull them in prison, man. Yep. They gonna get off this shit. Cause what they wrong, what's in the taboo that you could pop a child that's from your nation and shit.
Well, no, you can pop a child under 9 years old.
Under 9 years
and
old,
they're
right.
all under like 3.
Right.
Even their own children, I'm saying, like even
Their own children.
yeah, because a lot of them, fake Jews, they get molested when they're children.
Right.
It says that right here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And it also, I mean, I already read that part, but it even said that even the ones that survived that, they would give their children over to these monsters.
See?
So they would keep the shit going.
Well, it's
Yeah.
about passing your child through the fire,
There's
not
Moloch,
necessarily
yes.
just
Yeah.
burning them alive, but when you put your kids up for that type of shit, that's the same thing as passing through the fire.
Yeah.
Even having your kids grow up in this wicked fashion and celebrate all this idolatrous bullshit is exactly that's passing your child through the fire. But they'll put their kids on the block, pass them around when they look kids. That's wicked, man. You're not supposed to do that. But they do that to gain. They do that to gain in this world. Man.
Yeah. This girl told me she told me she was playing the kid playing the Cosby Show, and she said the parents will willingly give a bitch to Esau. Yeah. They ain't give a shit. They kind of want to get that check.
That's what happened. Joe Jackson did that.
Right.
Yeah.
They actually it's an account where they I don't know where they was at. I think they was in California or something, but all 5 of them little niggas got set the fuck out.
Yeah.
And Joe had a manga show. Joe would beat the shit out of them. And he been stood like, you better not fuck up. You better not fuck up. Michael Jackson hated daddy, man. He was right to hate his daddy.
Damn demon.
Might they have a chance, man?
Shit, you watch that fucking that Jackson's a Family American History, American Dream, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That shit is watered down, and that shit is still make you not like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And another thing was they were Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff like that. They were singing Christmas songs.
Yeah.
They were.
Hypocrites, like we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Wicked ass song.
Wicked ass song, man.
But look, here go a little bit more.
I hate them niggas songs.
Yeah, 100%. Temptations.
Temptations. Right.
Silent Night.
I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
As I said,
Go ahead.
It's a survivors speak of torment that begins in early childhood and last decades, often committed under the guise of religious observance.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
That other little nigga from the Goonies that's dead now. That was in he was in Lord of the Rings as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, them niggas was in
Lost Boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Lost
Con.
Boys. Yeah.
It was getting tossed up.
Yep. Hey, Esau eat that Pharaoh legend. He's talking about his ass same time as mocking us.
Yeah.
All right. Because Vlad and Zelda, he was 12. He was hell a lot of Edomites and shit. He also slayed their own people, the gypsies on. Because they was like, dude, this dumbass, he did that. But he most like he killed Esau on a pipe and shit.
Yeah, he was a Jake.
He was a Jake, man. He was killing Muslims too. Yeah. Yeah, man. And so, but then at the same time, they're talking about Esau. Because Esau blood creature.
Yeah.
Get that drip.
Life is in the blood.
Yep, they showed another movie. They got the name of the movie. They Flesh and Bone. When they eat motherfuckers and shit. Like the girls at that party and she started eating her friend and shit. Like, yep. Yeah.
What was it? The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking
They had
Dead.
a scene on The Walking Dead where they had these guys that would catch people and eat them.
Wow.
And Jake had got bit, so he was like, tainted meat. Ah! They was trying to fuck him psychologically. He was like, I've been bit. Y'all eating tainted meat.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, his foot was still on the grill and shit.
hey, you know, it's beautiful too. These damn rabbis, man. Hey, Finkelstein brought out that they put the human meat in the McDonald's and all that stuff. So these people are already prepped to eat human flesh.
Make some shekels.
Hey, they was doing that. They was doing it in the past.
Yeah.
Donations, Esau and shit. Because guess what? Because just like the Physical priesthood, sometimes the Physical priesthood they would eat the lotus shant. They would eat the lamb shoulder stuff, man. Right? Same thing with Baal and them. That's what they most likely they would eat what the children shit, man.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun. They was eating children back then. They eat them today.
That's right.
All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. Let's look at that Isaiah 47. Esau been exposed. Isaiah 47.
Where all this meat coming from too?
Yeah. Right. Yep. But Jake don't care, man.
I got the Isaiah 47.
It's called human cattle.
Yeah. Baby back ribs.
Oh shit! Literally.
Literally, baby back ribs. Moon and oink.
Little nigga nuggets.
Yep. It was. I read some suspicion. I remember one time my cousin Hug, he mad at me. He said, "We gonna pull him on the grill." Talking about me. We gonna pull him on the grill. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, I thought about. I said, this motherfucker talking about eating me. Because back then I knew they was eating motherfuckers and shit. And he said, yeah, we gonna pull him on the grill. I was thinking like, this motherfucker trying to eat. He did. He trying to eat me and shit, man. Jake probably eat motherfuckers, man. 100%. Yeah. So why you trying to eat me and shit, man? I
They always say that that pork is the same as human meat. A lot of these motherfuckers probably eating people, man.
Yeah.
Not probably, they are.
They are eating. They have seeds and shit. Hey, cause they don't know. Hey, you had Jake. Hey, you had sell out Jason.
That's right.
You had niggas in hoods fighting along Esau, pressing on people and fucking. Yeah, man. You had niggas in the clan, man, helping Esau. Yep. Fucking niggas.
I got the Isaiah for you.
Go ahead.
You want me to start at 3 or read up?
This start.
It's Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right, so you get exposed, Esau, like the brother right there with your own article and shit, man. Mm-hmm. You see, that's not on the news and shit. Nope, that's not the hottest thing. It's the LA thing.
Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, they just the mayor of New York just made a law or executive order in New York City where basically you can't say nothing negative about the issues at all, or it's against the law. You get locked up. You can't talk about like what we talking about now. You can't say nothing like that.
Family of the word.
Yeah. You can't you can't point out how they own all of the media industry and all of these other industries. You can't point out how they got all the banks. You can't do nothing. I'll get the list said that to Jake.
You can't point out the facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. You can't identify.
here
But
go.
too late. You got to identify these.
So here we go. Number one, calling for, aiding, or justifying the killing or harming of Jews in the name of radical ideology or extremist view of religion. Yeah. Number two, making mendacious, dehumanizing, demonizing, or stereotypical allegations about Jews as such, or the power of Jews as collective, such as especially, but not exclusively, the myth about a world Jewish conspiracy or Jews controlling the media, economy, government, or other societal institutions, which is what they're doing. Right. Number three, accusing Jews as a people of being responsible for real or imagined wrongdoings committed by a single Jewish person or group, or even for acts committed by non-Jews. So what the brother just read, it'd be illegal to read that or to write anything about that or to bring that up. Right. And the list just goes on and on. I'm not gonna read the whole list. There's like 10 things on there. But you can't point the facts out, basically.
So real quick, it's funny. If you're the people of the Lord, right? Shouldn't you embrace that you own everything? Right. And the children of Israel, what they supposed to be, will have the blessings of everything.
So, and now check this out. So this article came out, right? And what did they do soon after that? Started bombing Iran.
Yeah.
It's like bloodhounds. Well, if we throw the sin off,
yeah, and
put it over there, then they won't be focused on us. They'll be focused on the war. You see? That's how these devils operate, man. That's why they fucking snakes. Here's a meme. All right, this meme says, in its simplicity, truth does not mind being questioned. A lie does not like being challenged.
Yep.
And that, again, like the scripture came out earlier, Job 9:24, earth was given to the hands of the wicked. If the righteous was in order, things would have to be questioned.
That's right. That's right.
See, things would be done in a righteous way. All right, you wouldn't have to be hiding doing this and lying doing that. You see?
And the truth don't need any laws.
Truth will set you free.
Lies have expiration dates, and they know that.
Yeah.
And their time is expiring, man.
Right. That's why they've been doing their best all these years, man, for decades.
Yeah.
Centuries. Trying to hide this truth, man. All right, but hey, look, just like if mankind stopped right now, I'm just speaking as a man. If mankind stopped right now, this fucking concrete, hey, it'll be overrun by all the grass and shit.
That's right.
Just like the truth, man.
Right.
You ain't gonna stop this truth. No matter how much you compile your concrete lies over, man.
That's
The
right.
truth gonna come out, man.
Beautiful put.
You know?
There's Isaiah 29:21 that make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. So they're making it a crime to speak out against these small hatters, man. To bring out the truth against them, man. That's all it is. It's just the truth.
Right.
Right? But they don't want it to be, shouted out, spread across the world. But hey, everyone sees who you are, man.
Right.
And that's why that one Rockefeller guy or Rothschild said that the internet should have never been made.
Yeah.
Because now they're fully exposed. And the unicorn is doing its work helping us, man, pushing forth this word to the four corners of the earth, man.
That's right.
And we're at the end.
I got one right quick. This is Revelation 12:10. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So why would this nation, the founding fathers are supposed to be Christian men or what have you, why would they make war with men who keep the commandments? That don't make any sense whatsoever. That let you know that they Satan, man. All right, and Satan just means adversary of righteousness, man. This is why they're going to come after those that keep the commandments.
Right.
That's that dragon, that old serpent, man.
That's why they know they have but a short time. They're going to come down with that great wrath. Because, hey, the elect are out. When the men of the Lord are on the highways and byways, that's a signal that kingdom is going down, man.
That's right.
And we already see it happening. All right, the third woe has happened. Jacob's trouble has started. All right, as soon as the microchip, man, and then things will escalate into new, higher levels, man. A time like no other, where there's mass casualties, mass death. All right. Got that? What you got?
I was holding Thessalonians, but I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Sirach. Also, Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. It says, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another." And that's why we seeing this, as it were, a shift change right now. Right? We was under all these curses. Now these curses is shifting over to the Edomites, man. Right? Now they gonna be putting under subjection. But we seeing all this shit going down right now because this place got to get turned upside down, man, for the righteousness to come. You know?
The tribulation must be set.
Yep.
Because through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So we're going to be in a position of difficulty,
right,
where the faith of the men of the Lord are going to be shown. We're going to call upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and be saved, be delivered from all our troubles, from our enemies and everything, man.
Back you up real quick. We said the curses. This is Deuteronomy 30:7. "And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee." So we know Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred of the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, this Bible is exposing them. Okay, and now that we can hook up slavery with the Bible, now you come with critical race theory, which is not a theory, it's truth. All right, so to tell a lie, you got to know the truth.
Oh yeah,
you know. So now they're coming out, and so the lies are starting to be count immediately as they're put out there, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody, their own people are caught up to their lies. So now, since the deceiving don't work no more, fuck it, I'm just gonna come with the sword now. Yeah. We don't give a fuck if you know we lying.
Yeah, he not shaving them horns down no more. He letting them bitches come out.
Yeah.
I got a precept to back up the elder brother Rapiah. This 1 Kings 8:33. "When thy people Israel be smitten down before the enemy, because they have sinned against thee, and shall turn again to thee, and confess thy name, and pray, and make supplication unto thee in this house, then hear thou in heaven, and forgive the sin of thy people Israel, and bring them again unto the land which thou gavest unto their fathers." So like the brother said, when the men of the Lord start coming out, start coming back to the Lord, start asking the Lord for forgiveness, that's when the Lord is then going to turn and move in the favor of those who are following after him, man. And it's going to destroy those who are, you know, coming against his men and coming against him. And that's what's happening now. You know, the Lord has put the spirit, starting with Abba Bivens, all the way leading up to today, to have men on the highways and byways teaching his truth, you know, exposing his devil. And that's leading up to the culmination of what we're seeing now. All these uproars, all this shit about to go down out here. You know, it started with the men of the Lord coming out on the street, proclaiming Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and you know, those who the Lord chose to, you know, repent and do the work, doing the work, man.
Yeah. And that's why these people, our people, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, come against us, because we're telling this devil his kingdom going out, and they don't like it. That's why that male monkey was up here mad as hell about it. That's really his problem, you know?
Yeah, and all these doctrines that these people have, you know, whether it be these fake camps or a nigga like the Moore dude.
Right.
You know,
they're moron.
Yeah,
don't call him Moore, call him moron.
Right. Their doctrines are rooted in this place continuing on. You know, in order for them to that's what they want. That's what they preach. That's what their whole end game is, to continue to thrive in this place, man.
That's the wrong kind.
Oh, it looks just like yours, but yours is over there somewhere.
So I think somebody pulled off.
They pulled off. They went that way. I was gonna say, like, you know her?
I'm looking for a scripture, man. I'm like, damn.
She ready for you,
Jake ready to go home.
She kidnapping herself.
Fast and furious.
She abducted herself. She putting herself in the truck.
Yeah, man.
It's that time. It's that time.
Isaiah 4:1, brother.
Wait for daddy to get done.
Brother.
She waiting for daddy to get
You
done.
don't have a choice in the matter.
Get in the back.
Hey, you don't have a choice, brother.
Hey, did you get on camera?
No.
They come
Hey,
out the
woman tried
woodworks.
to, basically, a woman thought that ox trucks, her truck, and she got in and shit. Y'all, man, hey, man, I was there for one. Hey, what's the starting? Hey, it's that time, though, man.
That's right.
It's that time. Let's get back to the program. Yes. Yep.
In reference to what the brother was speaking on, this is Exodus 23 and 22. It says, "But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies and an adversary unto thine adversaries."
Yeah. These
Right?
devils understand that. That's why it's such a concerted effort to stop this truth from going out. You know, these devils understand Judith the 5th chapter. They know that if they keep Jake in a lower state and keep Jake thinking in a carnal manner, thinking in a worldly manner, that the Lord is not going to come back to deliver us, because the Lord ain't coming back for niggers and spicks, man. The Lord is coming back for Israelites from the 12 tribes that's doing to the best of their ability what the Lord requires, man, at the end of the day. And that's why they got these rappers pushing filth. That's why they got all these TV shows pushing filth. That's why these schools teach lies. That's why, you know, it's not for you to know about this truth according to what Esau got to say. He don't want you to know, man. Because if you know, then that's the start of his end. It's the beginning of the end for him once Jake know, man.
I got that. What's that? Judith 5 and 17.
Go ahead.
Judith 5 and 17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the Most High that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. So that's the kryptonite.
Yeah.
That's the kryptonite. Okay, as long as we not going off, the Lord was with us. But once we start going off, then that's how we lost our power and position.
Yeah, Esau don't want you to repent. I got one. This is Second Esdras talking about the end of their kingdom. Second Esdras 6, and I start at 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when you bring up the end of the world to these people, they just think of one big kaboom, a big powder dust ball, and no more humans. Nah, man. All right, the end, this word world goes into the Greek word eon, man, which is time. Age, like you. Yeah, it's for an age, man. All right, and this wicked, sinful age, we're going into a righteous world, man. Second Peter 3. Okay, we're hastening for a righteous kingdom, man. Only the electors wants that, man. But for that to come, hey, death, destruction has to come to this place, man. That's something that we're yearning for, man. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, Amalek ain't doing it.
Right.
You know, Amalek want to hold on to this place because they know that this is their kingdom. They can do whatever they want, however they want in this kingdom. They know that. They know their latter end. You know. Let me get Numbers 24 and 20 real quick.
Yeah.
This is Numbers. So I get Numbers 24 and verse 20. It says, and when he looked on Amalek, which is the so-called Ish people,
That's right.
he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
That lets you know who Esau is too. Yep. So that lets you know Amalek is. Because they said Esau, when they push that doctrine, the Edomites are extinct. All right, no, they're not. No, they still here, man. They let you know Esau's still here today.
Right.
Amalek.
No end of the people.
And that lets you know that Amalek is the Edomites, not the Israelites.
Yep.
All right. That scripture right there lets you know so-called white man is Esau.
Yep.
All right.
Grandson
Look at that
of
shirt
Esau.
that said devils on there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's the spirit.
that's spirit,
Hey,
though.
that's the spirit.
He's a cat too.
Yeah, hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He laughed at
He
me.
about to go do some maniacal.
Did you get that shirt?
Nigga look like
What was that word you said? Some maniacal, deliberate torture.
nigga look like Wrecking Ralph ass. Big little
Damn.
Hey, it's
Ridiculous.
He couldn't help but to laugh himself, man.
right.
He was cut.
Because he walked by listening. He walked by listening.
Yeah, he was cut like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and cause look, these Ish people, they call themselves Amalekites.
Yeah.
So we ain't saying nothing that's bogus. We don't have no guile in our mouth, man. We spelling it. What's in the word?
And they identified devils. He had a shirt on. Hey, he said who
Yeah,
was devil.
exactly.
He's repping it.
Yeah, he probably a devil. Ain't
Spirit
today devil?
undefeated.
Ain't today Pride Month?
It's
Probably
June!
a devil. It's June. The triplet here.
It's June.
Yeah.
Spirit go hard, bro. Nigga finna go.
Yeah.
Quadruple hot dog right now.
Yeah, man. See what it is. All right, so with that, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
All right, double honor to Apostle Ellis in New York, great millstone and salutation you around the world that's divine and true. And shalom to you,
Few sincere.
few sincere sisters.
Very
few.
ultra rare.
Yep. So above.
Above the ball.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Oh, today was a good show, man.
If you ain't the right word, it's not enough.
Not a